Friends, I am Dr. T.S. Kler, Chairman of Cardiac Sciences at Fortis Gurugram. On the eve of World Heart Day, I would like to share a few thoughts with you. In India, right now, heart disease, diabetes, and hypertension, these are three major killers. And out of these three, the most important is cardiovascular disease, causing heart attacks, causing heart failure, and sudden cardiac death. There are many reasons that why in India we have a pandemic of heart disease. The main reason is our change of lifestyle over last 20, 25 years or 30 years. What has happened in India that people have started taking junk food, excess food, and they have stopped doing physical activity. And not only that, the incidence of smoking has increased. When the Western civilization realized the negative points of smoking, they have pushed it to the third world. So the unhealthy food, the lack of exercise, and increased amount of smoking, increased incidence of obesity in India, causing a lot of diabetes type 2 are the reasons of heart disease in India. Added to these, there is a lot of increase in stress levels in our country. The stress levels are everywhere in the world, but what has changed in India is that because there has been a chaotic and very fast urbanization in India, that has caused additional stress to the younger people, and that is why we see a lot of heart attacks and sudden deaths, sudden cardiac deaths in India these days. And you must have known that many, even few actors and very sports person have died very at a young age. So if we have to really prevent our society and our country from the malady of heart disease, and then we have to do a lot of preventive aspects. The good news is that if we take preventive action, a lot of heart disease can be prevented, and our country can save a lot of people from early death. Not only that, we can also save a lot of lost working hours of these people. We can also save billions of dollars from our economy. So if I have to say just few simple tips how to be healthy as far as the heart is concerned, one must maintain a ideal body weight. Ideal body weight is height in centimeters minus 100. Supposing your height is 170 centimeters, your maximum weight should be 70 kilograms. Number two, it is not only height, but even it's not only weight, but your pate, abdominal girth is also important. And it is recommended that in men, it should be less than 95 centimeters at the level of umbilicus, and in females, it should be less than 85 centimeters. Now, if you have diabetes, you must, first of all, try to come to healthy lifestyle, decrease weight. But if that doesn't help, you may have to take additional medication. But the diabetes good control is defined when you keep your hemoglobin A1C between 6 and 7. This is a test which should be done every 3 months to know what are your average glucose levels. So if you have hypertension, again, first you should try lifestyle modifications, exercise, yoga, salt reduction, exercise, and weight reduction. But if still your BP is high, you have to take medication. And the ideal blood pressure control is that if you keep your blood pressure below 130/80. Then thirdly, you must do some regular exercise, 40-45 minutes a day, at least 5 days a week. It is a great idea to do a combination of aerobic exercise and yoga and meditation. Yoga and meditation can go a long way in making your mind happy and less of depression, because yoga is based on a very scientific footing to give our body and mind the best possible outcomes. And lastly, the very important thing in India today is that we have to learn how to deal with stress. Stress, it's very difficult to measure the impact of stress, but there's no doubt that it affects the body, all body functions, all body organs in a negative way. And there is a clear evidence that the cardiovascular disease, heart attacks, sudden cardiac deaths occur more when the stress levels are more. So we need to manage stress. So however, how this has to be done, we have to have a rational thinking, avoiding too much realistic expectations from us and from our life. Regular exercise is a great idea to decrease stress because brain produces endorphins, which are antidepressant. Then having good friends, chatting with good friends, having good family relationship, and relaxing in your any way you can. For example, if you feel happy by going to a temple or a gurudwara, you must go there, and whatever makes you happy, you should do that. Stress management can go a long way in preventing our cardiovascular problems in this India. Thank you very much.